Okay, the financial world, it just bombards us daily, doesn't it? You've got market dips, sudden surges, political decisions, shifting things around. It really feels like you're trying to drink from a fire hose sometimes, just managing your own life alongside all that information. So, okay, let's unpack this.
Absolutely. And that's really our mission today in this deep dive. It's for you. I mean, whether you're a family meticulously building wealth back home, maybe a high net worth individual, or an NRI managing your portfolio from thousands of miles away, the goal is to help you cut through that daily deluge. We need to, differentiate between the, let's call it short-term noise, and the really foundational long-term trends that actually matter for your financial journey. So what does this noise actually sound like? Well, it's the day-to-day jumps and falls of the Sensex or Nifty. It's the latest quarterly earnings from just one company. Or maybe, a headline screaming about some foreign investment group pulling out funds temporarily.
Right, things that grab your attention immediately.
Exactly. Think about a company announcing a bonus share issue, maybe, or a temporary supply chain hiccup in one particular sector. These are often quite transient events. Sure, they might cause a little blip on the charts for a day or two, but they don't fundamentally change the long-term growth story of India, for instance. They're really just day-to-day distractions, and if you let them, they can, well, hijack your peace of mind and potentially derail the very plans you're carefully building for your family's future. They cause anxiety and reactive decisions.
That distinction is, yeah, absolutely crucial. So if we're constantly getting hit by these daily blips and distractions,
Yeah.
what are the big things? What are these powerful multi-year themes actually shaping our economy that we should be tuning into instead? Here's where it gets really interesting.
Right. And what's fascinating here is that these long-term trends, they're the powerful multi-year themes really setting the economy's trajectory, far beyond the daily headlines. Take India's demographic dividend. That's a big one. A large, young, working population isn't just a statistic on a page. It's basically the bedrock for decades of sustained economic growth. It's kind of secular growth driver, powering consumption, innovation.
For years and years to come.
Exactly. Then you've got the whole rise of digital infrastructure and tech adoption. Specifically, look at fintech's growth. That's not just a flash in the pan. It's a fundamental shift in how people transact, how they invest, how they build businesses now. It's changing everything.
Okay.
And of course, we can't ignore the huge government focus on infrastructure development. That's a long-term play, right? It creates this multiplier effect across the entire economy, not just in construction or one specific sector.
So connecting that back.
Right.
For you listening, maybe you're saving for your child's education, or you're an NRI planning that eventual return to India, or perhaps an HNI focused on preserving and growing a legacy. These big long-term trends, the demographics, the digital shift, the infrastructure push, that's what your focus should genuinely be on. The rest is kind of just static. But, focusing on the long term like that, it's easier said than done, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Our brains, they feel like they're hardwired to react to the immediate thing, the threat or the opportunity right in front of us. Cognitive biases, right? We see something shiny and exciting, we want to jump on it. Something looks scary, we want to run. I mean, imagine selling everything when the market dips, just because it feels awful, only to watch it bounce back the next month. That's our hardwiring, our emotions playing tricks.
Exactly.
It makes navigating this information overload really difficult. I confess, I've been there myself, almost pulled the trigger on some hot stock tip I heard from a friend at a barbecue, totally forgetting my own financial plan for a second.
Precisely. And, that's where the immense value of a trusted financial professional really comes in. This raises an important question. What exactly do they do beyond just, say, picking stocks? A selected financial planner or a wealth manager, they aren't just an advisor giving tips. Their primary role, really, is to be a steady hand, to provide context, clarity. They help you filter out all that noise we talked about and help you keep your focus squarely on your actual life goals, your long-term objectives.
Okay, so they're like a disciplined anchor when things get choppy, helping us override our own sort of emotional gut reactions, almost like a behavioral coach,
That's a great way to put it, a behavioral coach.
When the market takes a temporary dive, they're the ones reminding you of your long-term plan, reminding you about those foundational trends you're actually invested in, helping you avoid, emotional decisions like panic selling.
Exactly.
And I guess on the flip side, when some hot new trend pops up, they help you figure out if it genuinely fits into your overall strategy or if it's just, chasing a quick win.
Perfectly said. In a nutshell, they help you move from being, let's say, a reactive spectator just watching the headlines to becoming a proactive participant in your own financial future. They take all those complex, sometimes intimidating technical terms, things like making sure your investments are spread wisely, asset allocation or regularly adjusting things, portfolio rebalancing, even planning for your family's future across generations, like succession and tax planning. They take all that complexity
Right.
and they apply it specifically to your unique family situation, your life stage. It doesn't matter if you're living in Dubai, London, or planning for a comfortable retirement back in India. It's personalized.
So what does this all mean for you listening? I think it boils down to this.
Yeah.
Your portfolio, your financial strategy, it should be a clear reflection of your long-term aspirations, which you're really trying to achieve. It shouldn't be just a knee-jerk reaction to whatever headline flashed across your screen today. It's about building a strategy that, well, endures.
Couldn't agree more. So maybe a final thought. Next time a headline makes you feel uneasy, or maybe a friend's hot stock tip sounds almost too good to be true, just take a deep breath. Instead of immediately reacting, maybe pause and consider how your own long-term vision, perhaps supported by expert guidance, can help you interpret that information, help you decide how to act, if at all. It ensures your focus stays right where it needs to be on what truly empowers your long-term wealth journey.